This is Miss Tracy, and we're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and put it on top of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, settle down, gang. This is Dave C. Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful Wednesday. This is Indiana Radio 267 / Brownsburg. We're going to get the show off to a little different start this morning. We want to bring you something that was on the news last night, and we want to get to that here in just a second. But let's take a closer look here, and we'll get to that. We want to welcome you to our show this morning. Thank you for doing that. It's always appreciated. This morning, we want to start and talk about something very, very important. And we're talking about cancer and what goes on in our world. Very important information concerning cancer and treatment and how we can step up as individuals and make a difference. Coming up October 6th, it's the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. The walk is set for the American Cancer Society. It'll be held at 10 a.m. October 6th at Town Hall in Avon, 6570 US 36. Registration begins at 8:30. Making Strides Against Breast Cancer is the largest network of breast cancer awareness events in the nation, with more than 1 million participants supporting the non-competitive 3 to 5 mile walks each year. Dollars raised help the American Cancer Society fund innovative breast cancer research, provide education and guidance to help people reduce their risk, and offer comprehensive patient support to those who need it most. To learn more about the Making Strides, visit makingstrideswalk.org/Hendricks County IN. So see if you can do that today. Coming up in the Hendricks County Planner this morning, on October 3rd in Avon, the Beautification Council meets 7 to 8 p.m. On October 8th, the Police Merit Commission meets at 7 p.m. In Brownsburg, on October 9th, the Police Commission meets at 6 p.m. October 10th, the Board of Zoning Appeals meets at 7 p.m. So check that out. Mark that down on your calendar so that you can be aware of that. I'm going to bring up something for you here in just a second. This was on last night, and we thought it was important that you hear this. This was Tucker Carlson last night. Just to tell you how low things have gotten in our government, in our system. I'll let you listen to a portion of it, and then you can kind of judge for yourself how important the elections coming up are, and as Americans, how important it is that we get out and vote. We're going to be talking a lot about voting here in the days to come. So just give a listen.
Neighborhoods are designed to bring people together, to offer common ground where families can work and play, live healthy and safe. And when someone is in need, neighborhoods provide compassion and support, which is why St. Vincent has created the Neighborhood Hospital, an innovative hospital providing 24-hour emergencies.
Capitol from midnight to try to get a seat at the hearing because I wanted to decide for myself what was.
Well, good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Just when you thought Hillary Clinton lost the last presidential election, you realized nobody told her that. This afternoon, Hillary weighed in on the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. Here's part of what she said.
Brett Kavanaugh said that the, quote, political hit job, end quote, directed at him was being done on behalf of the Clintons, among other people. Your response?
Oh, that laugh. It haunts your dreams. We'll have more on that and what it means because it is revealing later in the show. Also, a new investigation reveals who exactly is funding many of the protesters you've seen scream at Republicans in public. You probably won't be surprised, but we have confirmation tonight. First, though, when the Senate decided to delay Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation vote for a week in order to enable an FBI investigation, everyone who was not Jeff Flake understood the point of it. The investigation itself was irrelevant. For Democrats, the only purpose was to buy time so that new people, some of them anonymously, could make allegations against Kavanaugh. That's exactly what happened, of course, and we've been the first to scoff at some of these claims because some have been frivolous, unfounded, some have been absurd. But tonight we must tell you a new and troubling story has emerged that could alter the trajectory, not simply of the Kavanaugh nomination, but of the history of this country. It is a story of a young man, outwardly respectable, but so morally distorted within, so addled by chronic dependency on draft beer. The witnesses say he committed a particularly heinous form of assault in a public place. This man, this monster in human form, once tossed an ice cube at someone in a bar. Yes, an ice cube, the perfect weapon, in solid form, deadly. And then within hours, it melts and evaporates into the air. All physical evidence turns to vapor. There are no fingerprints. It's diabolical, the perfect crime. And frankly, from a constitutional standpoint, it is disqualifying. Now, we'll concede that we miss the significance of this story at first, but the other networks were on it long before we were. Watch their coverage.
Police documents that show that Brett Kavanaugh threw ice in someone's face,
Accused him of throwing ice, accused Kavanaugh of throwing ice on him.
The nominee threw ice on him.
Accused him of throwing ice on him for, quote, some unknown reason.
Icegate. Well, the founders, the framers of our Constitution anticipated this very moment. Article 3 of the Constitution, in words well known to every first-year law student, are unequivocal on this subject. Quote, whoever shall throw ice in a tavern is disqualified from service in the federal judiciary. End quote. Game over. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, there is more tonight. A former Yale student called Tad Lowe, who apparently overlapped with Brett Kavanaugh in school, has contacted the FBI with a brand new outrage. Lowe says that at one time at a frat party, some fraternity brothers hired a prostitute to put on some kind of show that Lowe found offensive. Now, what does this have to do with Brett Kavanaugh, you might wonder? Well, as Lowe concedes, nothing directly. Quote, I can't say for certain that Judge Kavanaugh was present in the frat house. And yet, and this is the critical part of this story, Brett Kavanaugh may have been in the state of Connecticut when this happened.
Have you heard enough this morning of that? I sure have. It's gotten so far fetched, so far out of control, not even to be believed at this point. I am Dave C. We are Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. We want to welcome you to our show this morning. We are live in Brownsburg, Indiana, a beautiful town in a beautiful country that we call the United States of America. If you're traveling to Brownsburg, Indiana this morning, you have mostly cloudy skies, 66 degrees, going up to 85. Feels like 65 right now. The winds are out of the northeast at 5. The humidity is 95%. Sunrise is at 7:44 and the sun sets at 7:25. Intervals of clouds and sunshine, very warm, very humid. Tonight, down to 70. On Thursday, get that umbrella out because rain and showers are moving in with a high of 73. That rain is going to stay with us through Friday with a high of 78. If your travels are taking you to Effingham, Illinois, you'll find mostly cloudy skies, 67 degrees, going up to 87. Feels like 70 out right now. The winds are out of the south-southeast at 2. Humidity is 86%. The sunrise is at 6:51 a.m. and the sunset at 6:36 p.m. Mostly sunny, very warm. Tonight, low down to 67. Cloudy skies on Wednesday with a high of 89. And Thursday, showers and a high of 73. Don't forget, coming up today in our studio live will be Two Left Nuts, the clown. Always a kidder, always a joker. That's Two Left Nuts, the clown, coming up. Stay tuned. On a very serious note, we want to talk about an organization called Cords of Love Incorporated. They have a charity garage sale coming up Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4, 309 Maplebrook Drive, Brownsburg, Indiana, October 5th, October 6th. Put this on your calendar. Please do that right now. Cords of Love Support is a place of loving support for those suffering from chronic illnesses and cancer in Hendricks County. When one string of a guitar is played, the note is quiet. And as all the strings are played together, the more beautiful the music and the stronger the sound. It's with this attitude we want to assist each other with information, relay experiences, and do that with a loving, respectful nature. For supporting cancer, terminally ill, disabled, and seniors with love and support, Cords of Love helps out folks with immediate needs. The mission of this group is to have others to talk to and support each other. It's grown to be an awesome group of patients and supporters. Alone, we are but one string, but each string will provide a beautiful melody. Don't forget that Cords of Love charity shop on Facebook. Get over there right now and check it out. So many great things to buy. Donations of items found are being sold online to raise much needed cash for Cords of Love. Cords of Love is a community-based voluntary organization serving Hendricks County that helps residents who are elderly, disabled, chronically ill, or fighting cancer. They work in conjunction with local social workers and resources to help every patient and situation to the best outcome possible. They try to help those in need, hurting, to maintain their independence and dignity by providing patients with resources, basic needs, companionship, and encouragement. Cords of Love obtains food, equipment, and financial help strictly through donations and benefactors. So all of your donations and funds raised from our charity shop go directly to the specific needs of these individuals. Some of the things we help with are food, medicine costs, basic personal needs, and medical supplies. Cords of Love also support cancer patients and their families during their treatments and sometimes preparing for the next step beyond. Visit cancer centers to offer encouragement and serve refreshments for the patients and their families. If you know someone who could use our help, please contact us at Cords of Love Support Chatter on Facebook. You can also contact co-founder Rebecca Campbell and write this number down or put it in your phone. 309-200-4194. Please visit Cords of Love Support Chatter today. You can also donate by going to GoFundMe, and you can also donate on PayPal. Amazon gift cards are a great way to support Cords of Love, as that allows Cords of Love to purchase meat, fruits, and vegetables. Remember, they're a nonprofit providing direct help, and that's a lot of the purpose is immediate needs of people, helping to stabilize with basic food, rent, utility assistance for 30 days as they're awaiting approval for permanent help. So Cords of Love is looking for your help today. Don't forget, October 3rd, it's that Guilford Township Board meeting at 7 p.m. All regular meetings are held at the Guilford Township Community Center at 1500 South Center Street, Plainfield. Call 317-838-0564 for more information. Have you had breakfast today? Well, if you haven't, check out the Oasis Diner in Plainfield. That's at 405 West Main Street in Plainfield. Check them out today, Monday through Thursday, 7 to 9, Friday, Saturday, 7 to 10, and on Sundays, 7 to 3. It's time to get to know segment this morning. In our get to know segment this morning, meet Northwest Hendricks. The northwest corner of Hendricks County is home to the towns of Pittsboro, Liston, and North Salem. While these towns are small, there are many reasons to explore this portion of the county. Pittsboro is the second fastest growing town in Hendricks County and is famous for being the childhood home of NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon and U.S. Olympic gymnast Bridget Sloan. Pittsboro is home to the one-room schoolhouse that was built in 1883 and hosts group tours where every day is set in 1892. The Liston Dairy Bar is a must-visit during the summer months, and North Salem is home to two of our absolute favorite spots, Perillo's Pizza and McLeod Nature Park. So don't forget, when you're in Hendricks County, visit Pittsboro, Liston, North Salem. These areas are beautiful towns that you don't want to miss out on. Got two words for you every day. And what are they? Adopt me, adopt me, adopt me. Our Little Bit of Heaven Animal Rescue and Sanctuary at www.bitofheaven.org. Adopt me today. You need those business cards printed out. You need those flyers done. Well, where do you go? You go to D&E Printing, 2 East Main Street, Brownsburg, Indiana, 317-852-9048. They're open 8 to 5. Do you need your chimney leak fixed? Well, how about calling the Mad Hatter at 317-596-0200, or you can go to www.madhatterindy.com for all your chimney needs. The day's almost here, October 7th, Gizmo's 5th Annual Oktoberfest outside. Sunday, October 7th, 12 to 5, Gizmo's Galleria, 1012 East Main Street in Brownsburg. That's Gizmo's Galleria. Outside sales space rental is $40 each, $75 for two. All proceeds go into the Geddy Lee Doghouse to help other animals. Please come in and check it out. And while you're there at this beautiful upscale resale shop, check out everything that's available. One in Hendricks County. How about J.R. Funnigan's Jump and Play, 8407 East U.S. Highway 36, 317-272-0499. Indoor family fun center with giant inflatables. Have you been to Brownsburg Bowl in Brownsburg? 18 Whittington Drive, 317-858-0368. You can go to bowlwest.net, featuring 28 lanes. This bowling alley offers a snack bar, pool tables, arcade, and the Doghouse Bar. Want to get some golfing in? Well, go out to Pittsboro Golf Course, 2227 East US Highway 136, 317-892-3335. PittsboroGolfCourse.com. We have a special word of the day for you today. That word of the day is bumfuzzle. It's to confuse or fluster. So today, if you're confused or flustered, you may be bumfuzzled. Happy birthday time. That's right. Today, celebrating birthdays on October 3rd. The year ahead is likely to be an especially enterprising one, although at times a bit erratic. In certain areas of your life, you're inclined to rock the boat so that you can break free. Be mindful if making sweeping changes. In other areas, you're super focused and determined to succeed. Others are drawn to your lighthearted, essentially happy and hopeful personality. However, you're not without an edge, and when you want something, you have tremendous stamina to draw upon. Your relationships are extremely important to you, and you can be impulsive in love, following your heart rather than pure logic. You crave security and stability, however, and your family and home life are vital to your sense of peace and happiness. Balance is what you seek. Famous people born today are Thomas Wolfe, Chubby Checker, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Tommy Lee, Gwen Stefani, Nev Campbell, and Ashley Simpson. So a great big wish out to you on a great birthday day this October 3rd. If your travels are taking you in our regional weather update to Westlake, Ohio today, it's cloudy, 63 degrees, feels like 59 out. The winds are out of the north-northeast at 5. Humidity is 87%. The sun rises at 7:26 and sets at 7:07. Mostly cloudy, very warm and humid. A shower or thunderstorm in spots this afternoon. Tonight, down to 72 with showers. Thursday, showers continue with a high of 73. And don't put away that umbrella on Friday because it's more rain and a high of 69. If you're going up to Erie, Pennsylvania today, it's cloudy, 60 degrees, going up to a really nice 73. Feels like 59 out right now. The winds are basically calm at 2 miles an hour out of the northwest. Humidity is 86%. Sunrise is at 7:19 and the sun will set at 6:59. Times of clouds and sun and warm. Tonight, low down to 68. Showers moving in on Thursday with a high of 72. Those showers move right back out on Friday with cloudy skies and a high of 86. If you're traveling to Guys Mills, PA today, you're going to find partly cloudy skies, 57 degrees, going up to 71. Feels like 57. The winds are out of the northwest in Guys Mills at 4. Humidity is 93%. That sun's going to set at 6:59. Cloudy this morning, clouds and sun this afternoon. Tonight, dropping down to a low of 65. Rains come in on Thursday with a high of 71. And rains move back out on Friday. So today's a good day. Thursday, not so much. Take the umbrella. And Friday, cloudy skies, but clears back out. Well, you ask, where is Guys Mills, Pennsylvania? Well, Guys Mills is a census designated place in Crawford County, Pennsylvania. The population was 124 at the 2010 census. It's west of Randolph Township. Route 198 passes through the town, leading northwest to Blooming Valley and southeast 4 miles to Pennsylvania Route 27. According to the United States Census, there's a total of 0.15 square miles in Guys Mills, Pennsylvania. So salute to Guys Mills for being our weather city of the day. Coming up right now, a little tune for you called So Long by Norma Rockwell. Let's get up, let's get moving. It's Wednesday, it's hump day in Brownsburg, Cleveland, Chicago, Kentucky, St. Louis, wherever you may be. A lot of tears being shed in Chicago today over the Cubs' loss last night. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. Hey, that was So Long, and we hope you enjoyed that. Get your morning started. Get that positive attitude running through your veins this morning. Get to feeling good. Get up. Get those feet moving around. And you know what you need to do? You need to go to Jack's Coffee and Donuts in Brownsburg, Indiana, where you'll get the finest donut and the freshest coffee every day. That's Jack's Donuts and Coffee in Brownsburg, Indiana. If you're going to lunch today in Brownsburg, Indiana, it's Tequila Sunrise, your place to go in Brownsburg for a great Mexican cuisine and service. Also, check out their daily lunch specials. That's Tequila Sunrise in Brownsburg, Indiana. Hey, you can help raise funds for the playground at Northwest Community Park. There's a festival in the fall, October 6th, 4 to 8 p.m. at Northwest Community Park. Food for $5, 2 game tickets for $1, free activities, pumpkin patch, fun for the whole family. That's right, it's the Fall Festival at Northwest Community Park. in our handy things your grandfather knew, this is from How to Build a Fire by Aaron Breed. Today, our subject is how to keep quiet. The first step in keeping quiet that your grandfather knew was judge your words. If you don't have anything nice to say, you know what to do. Same goes for if you don't have anything interesting to add to the conversation. Talking just to hear yourself talk or to have all eyes on you is not a good enough excuse to open up your pie hole, especially if you have no knowledge of the subject matter. You'll only annoy those around you and make yourself look like a fool. Step 2, keep secrets. Gossips usually spill the beans for one of two reasons. They either want to make themselves feel special by being in the know, or they want to cash in on a secret in order to forge a relationship with the listener. Both excuses are terribly lousy. There are better ways to feel good and make friends than to sell someone else out. Besides, your listener will eventually forget the secret you told, but will always remember that you told it. Never talk behind someone's back. Step 3, learn. If the conversation has gone over your head or you're jumping in late, listen to see what you can absorb. No one will know you're out of your depth unless you show them. By keeping quiet or asking questions, you're giving yourself a chance to catch up. If you can't keep a secret, don't let anyone tell you one. If you're an expert, don't be afraid to speak up when it's appropriate. But even then, measure your comments. No one likes a know-it-all. And when in doubt, one word, smile. And know that's your tips for today about being quiet when appropriate. Got another great fall festival coming up for you. It's the 14th annual Fall Festival every day in October at Greendale Landscape Solutions, 749 West State Route 42 in Mooresville, Indiana, just 20 minutes southwest of Indianapolis. Monday through Saturday, 8 to 5, Sunday, 10 to 5. Want to visit a great place for great food and great drinks? Once you stack, you'll always come back. That's the Stacked Pickle in Plainfield, Indiana, 2499 Perry Crossing Way at the shops at Perry Crossing, 317-838-8860. Their fall menu is available now. www.stackedpickle.com. We are Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. Here's where you can catch us. Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, live on YouTube. Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook. Brownsburg free advertising chatter on Facebook, where advertising is always free. Don't forget to contact us at 317-416-1954. Get your message out there live, because live gets it done. Remember, in internet radio, there's a new kid in town. Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. God bless America. God bless this United States that we live in, that we live in a free country. We are so fortunate every day of our lives, and people should never forget that. In our trivia section today we're going to take a human body trivia quiz challenge. If you're ready, let's go. Which parts of the body are formed by the bones of the metatarsals and phalanges. That would be the feet. What is the oxygen-carrying protein found in the red blood cells of the body? That would be the hemoglobin. Where in the human body do you find the alveoli? That would be the lung. A bone is joined to a muscle by which structure? That would be the tendon. What's the biggest bone in the body? That would be the femur. What is the name of the large buttock and thigh muscle? That would be the gluteus maximus. Which is the only vein in the body to carry oxygenated blood? That would be the pulmonary vein. Which organ makes bile? That would be the liver. And what kind of joint is the hip? That would be the ball and socket. Hope you did well on that. Hope you know your body well. Pumpkin Town returns. Don't forget the Zoo at the Indianapolis Zoo, 2 to 7, October 4th, the 7th, the 11th, 14th, 18th, 21st, and 25th through the 28th. Don't forget the Fall Colors Festival, hosted by Hendricks County Parks and Recreation, Saturday, October 20th, 10 to 3:30 at McLeod Nature Park. Come out to McLeod Nature Park and celebrate the beautiful autumn foliage with us. All activities are free to enjoy. Archery with Hendricks County 4-H shooting sports, tree climbing, operate an apple cider press, decorate a pumpkin, enjoy the grasshopper-themed prairie maze and complete a scavenger hunt within it. Face painting by the Purple Palette. Yard games hosted by Brownsburg Parks and Recreation. Throw an ancient hunting weapon. Hike any of the 6.5 miles of trails. So mark that down for sure.
President Trump used a rally in Mississippi to mock Christine Blasey Ford's allegation against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Ford's attorney on Twitter called President Trump's words a vicious, vile, and soulless attack. A new report claims President Trump received more than $400 million from his father, much of it through dubious tax schemes or fraud. The White House and the president's lawyer both reject the report in the New York Times. A volcano erupted in Indonesia on the same island that an earthquake hit on Friday. Planes were warned about volcanic ash, but no evacuations were immediately ordered. 18 people, including a congressional candidate, were arrested while protesting outside a McDonald's restaurant in Detroit. The demonstrators were calling for a higher minimum wage and the right to form labor unions. Rita Foley, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
You know, for 10 years, I don't know him, I never met him, but I've been hearing there's this guy named Brett Kavanaugh who is like a perfect person, who's destined for the Supreme Court. I've heard that for a long time. So many different charges. Guilty until proven innocent. That's very dangerous for our country. That's very dangerous for our country. And I have it myself all the time. But for me, it's like a part of the job description. Let it happen to me. Shouldn't happen to him. Shouldn't happen to him. What he's going through, 36 years ago, this happened. I had one beer, right? I had one beer. Well, you think it was, nope, it was one beer. Oh, good. How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What neighborhood was it in? I don't know. Where's the house? I don't know. Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know. But I had one beer. That's the only thing I remember. And a man's life is in tatters. A man's life is shattered. His wife is shattered. His daughters, who are beautiful, incredible young kids. They destroy people. They want to destroy people.
October 3rd, 1995. In California, a verdict in the murder trial of ex-football player O.J. Simpson.
The jury in the above entitled action find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder.
Simpson is found not guilty of killing his ex-wife Nicole and Ronald Goldman. 2 years later, a civil trial finds Simpson liable for the slayings, ordering him to pay millions of dollars to the victims' families. 1226. St. Francis of Assisi, the founder of the Franciscan order, dies. Known for his devotion to the poor, he is made a Catholic saint 2 years later. 1990. West and East Germany become one country again, reunifying after 45 years apart. That division lasted from the Nazi defeat in World War II through the fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe. 1951. Baseball's shot heard round the world in the deciding National League playoff game in New York. Bobby Thompson with the New York Giants hits a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Giants beat the Brooklyn Dodgers and head for the World Series, losing to the New York Yankees. And 1955. Birth of two children's TV classics. Captain Kangaroo arrives on CBS. While the Mickey Mouse Club premieres on ABC. Today in History, October 3rd. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
Items suspected of containing a deadly poison were reportedly mailed to President Donald Trump and the Pentagon. The Secret Service confirmed a suspicious envelope was mailed to Trump on Monday, but it wasn't received and didn't enter the White House. The Secret Service didn't say, though, why the envelope was suspicious, only that it's working with law enforcement partners to investigate. On Tuesday, the FBI said it was testing two suspicious envelopes that had been screened at the Pentagon mail facility. Earlier that day, several news outlets reported pieces of mail containing ricin were addressed to Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis and the Chief of Naval Operations Admiral John Richardson. The Department of Defense didn't confirm those details, but a spokesman said the mail never made it into the Pentagon's main building. The Defense Department also said all U.S. Postal Service mail the facility received on Monday would be under quarantine, but possesses no threat to the Pentagon personnel. CNN reports all the letters appeared to be connected and that authorities were calling the suspicious substance mailed with them a very crude castor bean concoction. Ricin is a poison found naturally in castor beans, but according to the CDC, it would take a deliberate act to make it and use it to poison people.
What was the funding?
4 more people now face charges linked to last year's violent protest in Charlottesville, Virginia. 4 California men were arrested Tuesday on charges of violating the Riot Act and conspiracy to violate the Riot Act. Each defendant could face up to 10 years in prison if convicted. Investigators say the four men contributed to the violence during a torch march on August 11, 2017, and the Unite the Right rally the following day. The criminal complaint says some of that violence left people seriously injured. The U.S. Attorney in Western Virginia said, "This wasn't, in our view, the lawful exercise of First Amendment rights. These guys came to Charlottesville in order to commit violent acts, and it wasn't the first time they'd done it." The U.S. Attorney's Office said its investigation into last year's events is ongoing. Federal hate crime charges and civil rights charges could be filed at a later date.
Hey, do you know about the Willow Center for Treatment and Recovery in Brownsburg, Indiana? That's right, 1515 North Green Street, Suite 402. Call them at 317-852-3690 for your confidential call. That's the willowcenter.com. So many services available. We believe in the power of change. At the Willow Center, we will never judge you for choices you have made or challenges you are facing. We are here to listen, welcome, love, and encourage you. We are passionate about what we do and are committed to providing quality care using the most up-to-date, evidence-based practices. You are in caring hands with the Willow Center as we strive to be the premier provider for outpatient care in our area. Our door is open. We're here to support you in your journey to recovery, to restore lost hope, dreams, and relationships. That's the Willow Center in Brownsburg, Indiana. Put that number in your phone, 317-852-3690 for treatment, recovery, and so much more. Little tune for you right now. This one's called 1973. Hope that got you up, got you moving. It's 1973. Hey, don't forget, it's local business and small business that makes any town, city, community function. In Brownsburg and Hendricks County, so many local businesses that you can visit and get your goods or services from. This is Dave C. reminding you that local and small business are the blood that flows through our veins every day. Get out there and support small and local business today. Remind you, Two Left Nuts the Clown is on his way. All right. We are back. We are Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. We're here every day, Monday through Friday at this time. We just want to remind you about that fantastic organization called Chords of Love. You can go to Chords of Love Chatter, find out more information how you can help today. So get on that right now. We want to thank our sponsor today, DCDE Creative Sales. They're located in Gizmo's Galleria in Brownsburg and bookcase number 128. And you can find them on Etsy.com also. So glad you're here today. Wouldn't know what to do without you. So thanks for joining us this morning. Okay, let's get rolling here. I'll tell you what, I heard he's on his way. He's close to being here, and we expect him at any minute. Oh, wait, there's a knock at the door. Hey, let me in. Two Left Nuts, what are you doing at the window? The door is locked. You locked me out. Oh, hold on. Let me open the door for you. I don't know who locked it, but come on in. Oh, that's better. I don't want to get the chills out there. You know, I like thrills, but not the chills. Whoa. Okay, Two Left Nuts, welcome to our show this morning. We're so glad you could be here today. We've been waiting for this all morning. You said you got some great things for us this morning. What do you got going on? Well, I'm in this great town of Brownsburg, Indiana today. I'll be out and about. I'll be visiting today. I am Two Left Nuts, and that's why I am here. Well, okay, why are you here? I'm here. That guy yesterday cooking that omelette. He don't know nothing about entertaining. Well, what do you consider to be entertaining, Two Left Nuts? Well, it's what I do. It's what I do. That's why I'm a clown. But you were kicked out of the circus, if we recall, if our memory doesn't fade us. You know, there's a lot of memory right now that's incredibly unsure at this point. Oh, that was pretty good. But how about if Two Left Nuts makes the jokes and you do the commentary? Okay, Two Left Nuts, what do you got for us this morning? I got jokes. Okay, you got jokes. What kind of jokes do you have? Funny ones. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Two Left Nuts right now, and he's going to tell us his idea of some funny jokes. It's all yours, Nuts. Okay, thank you, Dave C. Why do birds fly to warmer climates in the winter? I don't know, Two Left Nuts. Why do they? Oh, it's much easier than walking. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got one. Hold on. What creature is smarter than a talking parrot? Oh, you won't get this one, Dave C. I don't know, Two Left Nuts. What creature is smarter than a talking parrot? Oh, well, that's easy. It's a spelling bee. Spelling bee. Why did the banana go to the hospital? Because he was peeling really bad. Two Left Nuts makes himself laugh sometimes. Yeah, Two Left Nuts, sometimes you make us laugh. And what's your next one, Two Left Nuts? Oh, how does the ocean say hello? Or as Chef Gateau would say, bonjour. I thought I'd throw that in. I don't know. How does the ocean say hello? Oh, it waves. Get it? It waves. Okay, I'll tell you what, Two Left Nuts. We got time for one more this morning. So give it a great shot here and let it go. This has got to be your best joke now. Okay, here it goes. What do you call a fake noodle? What do you call a fake noodle? You called it impasta. Oh, Two Left Nuts, you are too much. I'll tell you what. How would you like to help us out here a little bit this morning and do one of our local ads for us? We think that would be just fantastic. Okay, I'll help you out here. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know, but that's hurting my ears. Stop it, stop the noise. Oh, there. Well, that's better. That was hurting my ears a little bit. Okay, coming up, we got the Halloween extravaganza hosted by the Hendricks Regional Health YMCA. That's Friday, October 26th, 6 to 8 p.m. That's 301 Satori Parkway in Avon. What else? What else do I say? Well, this spectacular evening will include a campfire, s'mores, scary stations, games, haunted hayrides, crafts, and more. Costumes are welcome. Maybe Two Left Nuts will be there. That would be great, Two Left Nuts. I'll tell you what, we're out of time here, so we want to thank you for coming in today. Don't be a stranger to our show, and you have a great Wednesday, and thanks for the jokes. You're quite welcome. I'm going to go ahead and get on moving here through Brownsburg. I got a lot of visits and stops to make today. Okay, Two Left Nuts. We'll see you later. Wow, he's quite a clown, isn't he? That Two Left Nuts. Where are you going to go for your cleaning? Why, how about Tuckman Cleaners? 19 neighborhood locations to serve you. Call 317-545-4321. Have you been to Old Bob's in Avon? Old Bob's has an eclectic mix of products and services from custom framing to storage buildings. Have you been to the Shabby Rack in Brownsburg, 8 East Main Street, 317-988-0496, shabbyrack.com. This women's clothing store in downtown Brownsburg carries all the latest fashions with new choices arriving every day. It's Brenda's Cakes and Catering, now offering freshly made and ready to go cakes and desserts. Stop in Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 3. 317-244-1241, 6313 Rockville Road, Indianapolis, Indiana. If you're traveling to Cloverdale, Indiana today, right now it's mostly cloudy, 64 degrees, going up to 85, feels like 67. The winds are out of the northeast at 4, humidity's 97%. The sun's going to set at 7:27. Times of sun and clouds, very warm and humid. Tonight, low down to 70. Thursday, showers, high 73. Friday, more rain, umbrella weather, definitely high of 79. Brownsburg, American Legion Post 331. Want to join? Check us out. Brownsburg Post 331.org. 636 East Main Street on US 136 in Brownsburg. That number's 317-852-3200. Veterans still serving America. Salute to every one of you. How about adopting an adorable pet? The Hendricks County Animal Shelter, 250 East Campus Boulevard in Danville, Indiana. 317-745-9250. The Purdue Varsity Glee Club will visit Hendricks County for a live performance on Friday, October 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Plainfield High School Auditorium, 1 Red Pride Drive, Plainfield. Also scheduled to perform is the Purdette Trio, a vocal ensemble that covers big band music of the 40s and classic 50s. Tickets can be purchased at the door or on eventbrite.com. $20 for adults, $10 for students and seniors. Proceeds benefit the Plainfield High School Choir Department. And in sports, last night, hours before Kyle Freeland stepped on the center stage on 3 days rest, and with the Colorado Rockies season hanging in the balance, his manager Bud Black was reminded that the 25-year-old left-hander was making his first postseason start against one of baseball's most notorious big game pitchers. Right, isn't that great? Black deadpan. Standing between Freeland and the Rockies in a spot in the National League Division Series was the Chicago Cubs ace John Lester, who started Tuesday night's NL wildcard game at Wrigley Field, marked his 22nd career playoff start. Freeland, a Denver native, remained unfazed through 6 2/3 scoreless innings, despite desperately protecting a one-run lead the Rockies established in the first inning. But that proved to be only half the battle after the Cubs tied it in the 8th, and it was Tony Walters, a backup catcher who entered the game as part of a double switch in the 12th inning, who delivered the winning hit in the bottom of the 13th and sent the Rockies to an NL Division Series. That's probably the biggest hit I ever had, Walters said. That's for sure. Walters was an unlikely hero as he had come into the game in a terrible slump with no hits since September 10th. The game can kick your butt sometimes, he said. There's a lot of adversity, but I'm not ever going to let that get me down. With a sold-out crowd on its feet, energized by the potential of the Cubs' run, pitcher Ovid Ottavitari struck out pitch hitter Jason Hayward to preserve the narrow lead. Ottavino could not escape danger in the next inning. With tension building, Anthony Rizzo delivered a 2-out single and then gave way to pinch hitter Terrence Gore, who proceeded to steal second. Javier Baez, the Cubs' all-star shortstop, drove a double into center field that brought Gore home and drew a roar from the crowd. A parade of relievers preserved the deadlock, with two teams combined to use 15 pitchers in a game that lasted nearly 5 hours. In the end, it was the Rockies prevailing and going on to win. It's a feeling I'm never going to forget, Walters said. On this day in music history, in 1945, Elvis Presley made his first ever public appearance at a talent contest at the Mississippi-Alabama Dairy Show singing Old Shep. Elvis was 10 years old at the time and came in second. In 1978, the members of Aerosmith bailed 30 fans out of jail after they were arrested for smoking pot during an Aerosmith concert at Fort Wayne Coliseum. In 1991, MC Hammer offered a $50,000 reward for the return of Michael Jackson's white glove, which had been stolen from the Motown Museum. This is part of an ongoing battle between Hammer and Michael Jackson. In 1992, Sinead O'Connor ripped up a photograph of Pope John Paul II on the U.S. TV show Saturday Night Live as a protest over sexual abuse in the Roman Catholic Church. The incident happened as Sinead entered her live performance and out of nowhere produced a photograph of Pope John Paul II, which she ripped into pieces. There was stunned silence in the studio, and the station went to a commercial. NBC was fined $2.5 million by the FCC. In 2000, the Cars singer and bass player Benjamin Orr died of cancer at home in Atlanta at the age of 53. Sang led vocals on the band's hit Just What I Needed, Let's Go, and Drive. And in 2000, John Lennon's assassin Mark Chapman was denied parole after serving 20 years in prison. Chapman was interviewed for 50 minutes by parole board members who concluded that releasing Chapman would depreciate the seriousness of the crime. Our time's up here for today, so we are going to get out of here. Little tune called Blues and Abused. Want a reminder, on this Wednesday, Chords of Love is looking for your support. Help them out today. Go to Chords of Love Chatter on Facebook right now. This is Dave C. We are going to get out of here. Little tune called Blessed and Abused. And we are out of here. Everyone have a great day. We want to thank our guest today, Two Left Nuts, the clown, for being here. God bless America, everyone. Don't forget, as we say every day, every way, honor, salute our first responders, our armed service people, our veterans. This is Dave C. Don't forget, you can catch us on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on YouTube, Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg on Facebook, and on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter. Subscribe, follow, like us, enjoy us. Remember, I'm not afraid of tomorrow, for I've seen yesterday and I love today. Have a great hump day, everyone. God bless you, and we'll see you at the same time tomorrow.